Back. And we're back. How you doing, everybody? It's Uncle Bruce here for the final hour, Friday, June the 18th, 2021, as we close out the week and see how things go. The Dow, yuckity poo, down 459 points at the moment. S&P down 47.8. And NASDAQ is down 143. The worst performer, the Dow, down 1.3%. S&P down 1.1%. The NASDAQ off just 1%, down 144.9. Oil is 63 cents a barrel on the upside, so it's 71.67. And that's where we're at right now. With this kind of pressure on the bigger markets, we're not getting any help anywhere on a lot of the stocks that we're following. But I got to tell you, we are not leading the downside on this market. The stocks that we're following are, coming along for the slump, but they're not leading the charge by any means. SoFi is down 29 cents to 22.41. GameStop down 7.20 to 2.16. It actually had a shot while it was off the air. It went from about 2.14 a share up to 2.20 a share in about a half an hour, but it's now at 2.17. 13 down 646 on the day on only 2.8 million shares. There is no volume here. There is no stampede out the door anywhere. ATIP 947 a share, down 54 cents, hit a low of 935, 1.6 million, really quiet today. AMC 5846 has finally gone into the red. It couldn't hold the line up until about 1:45 today, and then it finally did it. It had a shot just around noon hour. It went down, came back to the positive, and then dropped again, and it's been down in negative territory now since about 1:45 this afternoon Eastern time, I guess. I guess so. So we're now at 58.69 on 194 million shares of AMC. We'll see if there's a late day rally there. Gore's Holdings at 426. We've had an attempted rally from the low of the day at 1420, just after 1 in the afternoon. We took a shot, got about 1440 or so, 1443, but now we're back to 1426. We're down 39 cents on 186,000 shares. There is nothing happening here. It is dead quiet. You can tell it's a Friday. 23andMe, 1291. We've been flatlining now for about an hour and a half. We bottomed out at just after 10 this morning at $12 a share. Then popped back as high as, I think, 1308. Yep. And then we've been sitting now at 1291. 1290.91 for quite a while on 4.8 million shares. It's almost like it's just sitting there. It's quite interesting. That's what we've got. Other than that, Fifth Wheel is actually up 6 cents. Fifth Wheel Acquisition up 6 cents to 11.20. Vector Acquisition is down 6 cents to 10.28. Navsite Holdings up 2 cents to 9.96. Starboard Value unchanged at $10. So the SPACs we're following that haven't done their deal yet, they're kind of flat here for sure. And the ones who've done their deal, they're a little bit lower, but not a heck of a lot. It is the big boards that everyone is watching and wondering about. I just happened to notice about 15 minutes ago, they had a couple of money managers on and a couple analysts on. We're talking to people about what you'd be picking up right now. What would you be doing if you were buying anything right now? What stock should you get? And they mentioned, by the way, AA5360, thank you for becoming a new member. They mentioned IBM. One of them mentioned this would be a good time to take a look at the IBM stock. The shares of IBM this morning or this afternoon have hit a low of 143.48. That's the lowest price we got today. That was about 145 Eastern. We're now at 144.01. We've gained about 50 odd cents. And the high of the day is 144.68. So the range of the stock is $1.20 between low and high today. It is just dead quiet. But it's actually inching up a little bit and a little bit. It's now 143.97. Down $1.63 on the day. They mentioned the great yield that you'll make on this stock, 4.51% if you buy IBM, and also the cloud. They mentioned how they are really firing on all cylinders. And they also mentioned a 10-year or a long-term. I'm not sure it's 10 years. I got to double check something here. A sell range, almost a 10-year down track on the stock has just been broken. And they think that this is the first time that they have had a breakout from a long-term technical down dip on IBM. And this just fits into what I've been kind of going along with this. Ever since 2019, they bottomed out, down around the 107 range, roughly. And now they're back into this 140 range. And if they break up into the 160 range, do not be surprised if IBM is then called by technical analysts to be heading for 200 to 250 a share. That is how close IBM is to a breakout, because technically it is really beaten up and busted through a bunch of barriers that it had for years, almost a decade. New management, new growth, higher earnings, bump in dividend. Do not be surprised if the stock does go higher. But on today's trading day, this particular trading day, we're not going to get any help from Wall Street. It would appear. It looks to me like the Dow is going to stay down here unless there is a late 1 hour rally coming up that we're not aware of. We haven't seen any serious buying interest on the Dow 30 yet today of any great amount. We'll see what gives. Kayla, thank you for your kind words. I am feeling better. I'm pretty happy that it's Friday. It's a gorgeous day here in Creston today. We're up for some really nice weather, and I'm looking forward to visiting with a bunch of you this weekend for one-on-one consultations. I was able to, we had a couple of openings that I mentioned this morning for the weekend. It looks like they're taken already. They're spoken for. Just waiting for one person to make one more confirmation, and we're all set, and I'm fully booked this weekend yet again. And going forward, the consultations there won't be as many available, because when I start doing classes, I expect to do classes on Saturdays and Sundays, and there'll be fewer slots open for one-on-ones, because I need class time, prep time, and production time and all that. But we'll keep you posted, and we'll see what's going on. Anyway, this is what's happening here right now. Thank you, all of you, for being here, hanging out with Uncle Bruce here. Appreciate it. Thank you, Daily Hode, for this Norwegian krona donation. GHVI approved by SEC. Can you investigate? GHVI is sitting at right now $10.25 a share. The stock does not look like it's doing anything, and I still haven't seen any word on it. We'll keep an eye. If we see any kind of a filing, anything like that, that would be terrific. We would love to confirm something like this. We have been waiting for GHVI to just tell us the story that they're good to go with the SEC. There's nothing here. No press release has been issued. Nothing like that. And I'll double check on financials. I'll check on SEC filings if there have been any made here. Let's take a peek. SEC filings. Nope, no SEC filing has been issued on Gores yet today. This is the kind of news that would be that worthy. Any kind of this is an announcement that the company would really want to promote. Believe me, they don't want to sit on this news as a secret. They want the world to know. Hey, we got a shareholder vote day coming up. Hey, Matterport. They can't wait. I can't wait. You can't wait. We're just waiting, but we have to wait. We can't, but we gotta. Welcome to the markets. What can I tell you? There's so little we can do sometimes, and we have to frustratingly hang around and wait this thing out. Anyway, thank you, all of you, for joining me this afternoon as we close the final hour out on the Dow. We have 52 minutes to go. We're down 463 on the Dow, 47 on S&P, down 145 on NASDAQ as we are grinding this out. And like I say, we'll watch for the Gores news if it's coming out. That would be great. And we'll see what's going on. Chris is saying the welcome banner for new members should say "Chillin with Uncle Bruce" or "Chillin with Bruce" or maybe "Yoko stinks" or something like that. I mean, thank you for the tip there, Chris. Observe thyself. Hey, Bagel Gang just posted update Friday Power Hour rules on Uncle Bruce's Reddit page, and link is also in Bagel Lounge on Discord. So, if you want to know what the rules are for the Power Hour, with regards to the libation requirements, you need to go here to figure that out. I don't have the rules. I don't make the rules. I am only the innocent presenter who does not know what one says, that what one will do when one says what he says, what people will do when he says what he says. But we have some GameStop FTD failed deliver shares that need to be bought, so I'm expecting a few peaks. Okay, well, we'd love to see that. I'm ready for GameStop to take off to the moon anytime it's ready to roll. 216.60. I did see on CNBC during our break, there was a reference to the fact that things to look out for next week. And one of the things to look out for next week, GameStop. The new CEO takes over, I think, Monday morning. And so I think we have some anticipation. I'm kind of wondering, is it possible? Do you think that it could be a thing that the new CEO of GameStop could possibly be in front of a camera for CNBC as early as next week? Are they lining something up? That would be a first for this guy. I got to tell you, that would be something. We'll see what's going on. So I sold 3 of my $10 ME calls that I bought for $1 for $3. Still have one left that I'm holding out in case it decides to make a little run before the market close. Anti-PC is making money, and that's okay. Kayla was driving through a mountainous area. Eddie RES. Devil King, SoFi came so close to 24 today, hoping it'll break out in the new week once the market opens again. 22.45 on SoFi right now, and we're at the low of the day, 22.22. That was right on the opening this morning. 22.43 on 4.3 million shares traded. No news that I know of today that has come out at this point. 474 is the down dip right now on the Dow, still down on the day. No recovery happening at the moment yet that I can see anywhere in a big way. Looking at Home Depot, down 93 cents. That's a Dow component. 93 cents. I mean, come on. Now it's down 86. IBM down $1.75, 143.85. Microsoft, another Dow component, down 53 cents. Apple down $1.10. These are not 400-point drops. This does not justify a 400-point drop in the Dow from these guys. These stocks are not the catalysts making this happen. As a matter of fact, looking at the Dow and looking at the worst performers for the Dow right now, it's Goldman Sachs down 3.5%, Intel down 3.4%, Walgreens down 3.1%, Chevron down 2.9%, and Travelers down 2.7%. The best performer on the Dow right now is Merck, and they are down 1/200th of a percentage point. I mean, the best performer on the Dow is losing a couple of pennies a share. Microsoft is the second best performer with a loss. Caterpillar is the third best performer, down 1/5 of a percentage point. Home Depot down 1/4 of 1% is the fourth best performer on the Dow. And then there's Nike. Microsoft and Home Depot are 2 of my shares on my favorite list. On the sell side, on the worst performer, Intel is one of my favorites. I think Intel is a steal. Long term, I think you can do really well with it, but you can also do well with Intel by just buying SMH. Pick up the Vanik Semiconductor Vectors Fund. SMH. It's off 664 to 246. This is a steal. As far as I'm concerned, the upside this thing has is tremendous, but as of today, no one cares. It is at $12 from its high of the year at 246.78, and this is the kind of thing that you can take a look at options on. You can take a look at SMH call options. Look to buy them, even if you're picking up 250s or 248s, and you can buy them out for like 3 or 4 or 5 months. You might do really well with something like this. Again, it's just what I'm saying. You have to be a buyer when everyone else is a seller. It's the hardest thing to be, is to be a buyer in a down market. Today, down 442 now in the Dow. It's a tiny bit better in the last 10 minutes, but it's down 442. There might be, and it wouldn't surprise me if a few bargain hunters do come into this market on a number of the issues that we follow here. I would not be surprised if Home Depot keeps coming up. It's back to 302.57, down only 55 cents. IBM now 144 even. That just broke through the 143 resistance level. Dow's now down 438. Microsoft down only 38 cents now. Apple down only 97 cents. Apple options, picking up Apple 135s for 3 to 6 months out might be an idea. Microsoft call options going long at, say, 265 or so for the next 3 to 6 months might be an idea. Taking a look at those. Again, these are stocks on sale as far as I'm concerned. And these stocks, they're just too low. But exact moment they recover, you tell me. I cannot give you the exact second, but there seems to be a bit of a move afoot in some cases for a little bit of better performance right now. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the 200 thumbs up so far. Only 5 on the downside. Thank you. Keep that going. That's great. SoFi now, 22.56, down 14 cents. Shares were just down to 22.35 as I was starting here. We're now up to 22.56, a little better as it's slowly coming onto the break-even line. Maybe it's getting sucked up in a bit of a buy wave here as we begin to notice some bargain hunting that might be coming in for the last hour in the markets. 216 on GameStop. AMC still at 57.76, down 297. Gore's at 14.30, down 35 cents. ME, 23andMe, 12.72, down 60 cents so far. So we've just had a little break on the down dip on ME after it had been sitting at 12.91 for an hour and a half. Kind of odd to see how this is working today. 5.6 million traded today. Don't know if we had a block trade go through or what, but that's what we've got at the moment. A lot of upside, though, as far as I'm concerned, on 23andMe. Vanek Vector still down 6.30. Home Depot down still 56 cents. IBM at 144.01, a little higher. Dow down now 4.37, a little better. Microsoft down 43 cents. Apple down 99 cents. These are not stocks in trouble as far as I'm concerned here. Amazon is down $3.41, a $3,400 stock, down $3.41 a share. Not a problem. Facebook definitely down today, $5.36 a share to $3.31, all-time high $3.39 just last week. So a little pressure profit taking there. We've got Google down $21 a share to $2,506. Target down 80 cents. JP Morgan down $4 a share to 147.80. Costco down 249 to 382. Walmart down $2 to 135. Cisco down 97 cents. That is a buy. I like Cisco. Nvidia has been a star. They announced a 3-for-1 stock split a little while ago. The shares will split soon. When it was around 685, and they've had a nice run up. They're up $5 today, but it's a very expensive stock to play on a 3-for-1 split. Goldman Sachs down 12.28 at $3.50 a share. That is a surprising drop. Again, this is the interest rate worry game going on with respect to, how bad will it be for banks if interest rates go higher? Personally, if rates go up, banks make more money. I don't even know why this thing is down. These guys should be soaring. The high for the last 52 weeks, 393. That was last week. Last week and a half ago, 393, now 349. What a deal on Goldman Sachs. Unbelievable. Walt Disney down $2, eBay down $1.92, Twitter down 37 cents. We just don't have a lot of serious negativity other than the banks. They're the ones. Netflix is up $4. That's a stock still at only 502, though. It's still dead money there. DraftKings was under pressure this week, talking about short sellers attacking it. There's some short sellers trying to, disrupt the credibility of DraftKings. They're 47.81, down $1.30 today. The shares, 52-week high, $74. And that would have been back in about March of this year. That's when they hit their highest level, was around February, March. And they did touch a low of about, looks like $40.99 in May, early May, now back to 47.82. They were just in the mid-50s not too long ago. And so they're battling. 9.4 million shares traded. A lot of critics out there about this company that is promoting the fact that they're shorting this stock. They're bragging about it. But DraftKings is not a meme stock. It has not been adopted by the community. The meme community is one of their own. And so it's kind of on its own, defending itself at the moment. Down $1.40 today. Low of the day, 47.44, now 47.79. That's what we have right now on DraftKings. All right. Moderna The drug company down 588 today to 196 a share. Other stocks, DoorDash up $3, Airbnb up 78 cents, Micron down $4, Intel $1.77 on the downside. The low of the day for Intel was $55.10, now $55.43, a little bounce in the last 15, 20 minutes. The Dow now down 423, a little better on the Dow. Coinbase 228 was 429 on the first day of trading on that direct listing. The Boeing company down $1.40 to 237. And that is where we're at on some of the most followed stocks that I keep an eye on. SoFi coming up. It's now down 11 cents, 22.59. It's inching up back towards its break-even line. Will it break into the positive or not will be the question right now at 22.59, down 11 cents. GameStop 215.70, down 7.89. ATIP 950, down 51 cents. AMC down 245 to 58.28. Gores at 14.30, and ME 23andMe 12.73, down 59 cents right at the moment. And the Dow now down 421. There's definitely a little inching upwards of the Dow. It's now down 419. A little better. S&P down 39. That's a bit better. NASDAQ down 103. That's improving. But is there much to it, or will it just run out of complete energy and just give up the ghost? I don't know. 416 on the Dow now. There seems to be a little tiny, SoFi down a nickel, 22.65. SoFi definitely coming up at the moment, is moving higher, trying to get to the break-even line. It's now 5 cents away from breaking even on the day for SoFi. Okay, welcome one, welcome all to this day as we try to... what's going on? Deanna, you got the right message right there. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Welcome all of you beautiful people to this channel. Those of you who are subscribers and members of this channel, I welcome you, and I'm glad you're here with us for the Friday afternoon. Let's see what it does. What do we got going on here? What's going to happen as we close out the week? I thank all of you for popping by and showing your support and joining me for the final hour as we shut things down for this week. What a week we've had, having two of our SPACs become regularly listed public companies. Nice to see. We've got more coming, and we're hoping for news real soon on Gores for the Matterport takeover. I sure want to hear about that, and I certainly do want to hear about the rest of them, the Fifth Wall acquisition, Vector acquisition, Navside Holdings, and Starboard Value. Those are the ones we're waiting for now. Those are the SPACs that we're waiting to convert into regular, good old publicly traded companies. The Dow's down 414 right now. Tiny bit better. Not a great bunch of, it's not like going up 10 points every minute. It's just inching along, 413, just 1 point here, 1 point there. We need a spur, a real shot. The Microsoft is down a nickel, by the way. It's about to break even on the day. Apple's still down 92. IBM back to 143.93. Home Depot down 32 cents. Wouldn't take much for some of these to go positive, but we gotta see if there's any legs to this recovery, any depth to this recovery. Just saw a little pop on the Dow, down 406, so a little better there. We'll see if that translates across the board on these stocks. The Dow. What a day. Let's take a look. It's been the laggard all day today. It's just for 5 days, it's down 3.2%. For the month, it's down 2%. The last 3 months, the Dow is still showing a 2.2% gain. For the year to date, it's showing a 9% gain. And for 1 full year, a year ago today to today, the Dow is up 27.9%. That is what it is showing right now. So there you have it for the Dow. And we'll just see what, what's going to happen. All right. Market movers. I have one Dow component actually in the money, and that's Caterpillar. We have Microsoft right on the edge, just about to join it. Watching here, Microsoft is up a penny. We have two stocks in the green on the 30 Dow index. It's Microsoft. It just went positive plus a penny. And Home Depot is now only down a quarter. That'll be the next one to go if we get any further traction here. Then it should be Nike. Then it should be Merck. We'll see if this can happen or not. S&P 500 has definitely got stocks in the green. NASDAQ definitely has stocks in the green, but more in the red, unfortunately. But the Dow has to be the one to lead it. We're now down 400 points on the Dow Jones. Definitely have some better positive movement here. The question is, will it last? Will there be some strength behind it, or just a little blip only? And are we going to peter right out? I don't know. 62 to 65 on SoFi, down between 5 and 8 cents a share. Would not take anything for this stock to break into the positive side. GameStop now up to 216.62, down 6.97. AMC still down 239 at 58.34. And that's where we're at right now. ME23 just popped back to 1280 from the 1260-70 range. It's popping back up again, 5.6 million shares right now. The Dow down 399. That's psychologically important for a moment. S&P down 37 and NASDAQ down only 99. That broke through the 100 negative level. So that's improving. Will there be follow through, or is this just not going to last? As I speak, I see the Dow down 410 points right now. So we're going to get these waves. Are there a few buy waves coming in the last hour? A little bit of bargain hunting coming in the last hour? I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it. I think the Dow is way oversold, but let's see what happens. Okay. Thank you, everybody. What's going on here? Those of you who are writing options, call options, you got to be smiling, because if you've got expiries today, all of your options are down, which is what you want, because you've written them. You're trying to get them back for much cheaper money. So definitely improving there for you. GameStop 216.63, still down 6.96 a share, with the Dow down 412 points. Let's see, what else have we got here? Keep in mind too that your SPACs, the new companies, that would be SoFi, ATIP, and 23andMe. You are now dealing with companies that are between 2 days and 2.5 weeks old as standalone public companies now. And their job is, the job inside the investor relations department, deep inside these corporations, is to educate the market and educate the world on what it is they do and how they do what they do and what their prospects are as a public company. And they are starting from the ground floor. We are ground floor investors of a brand new set of companies that have just been listed. We know all about them. We're ready to let them go to the moon. The world has to find out about these companies, and they will. These 3 companies and all the other SPACs coming behind here will then begin the function of sending out press releases to make sure that every hedge fund, mutual fund, a pension fund, index fund, any kind of funds that follow certain sectors of the economy are aware of who these people are and what it is they're doing and their financial position. They will also start filing, of course, quarterly financials like all public companies do. And so from time to time, I will bring you quarterly financial information on our former SPACs as they now go forward like everyone else. Every 13 weeks, you got to do your report card and you got to tell everybody how you're doing. Do not be surprised if a bunch of reports, analytical write-ups will start coming out on all of these companies now that they are no longer SPACs. They will now be covered by actual stock analysts who specialize in various areas of the market. It might be growth stocks. It might be, in the case of 23andMe, it might be the medical side of things. SoFi, it's financials. Do not be surprised as we see more and more financial and other analysts start to come out with their opinion on these stocks. And as far as I'm concerned, knowing how well they're being financed, how much cash they brought in on this deal, they're nicely financed. Their debt levels are virtually eliminated or very low. These companies are in pretty good financial shape, and they are not what we call long shots to turn the corner kind of thing. The question is, what will the opinion of some of these analysts be? Will they be like SoFi already, where we've had one analyst call a $25 market price for this stock, another one recommended as a buy and put a $30 price on it? Is that going to be the norm for every one of our SPACs? We're about to find out as they get picked up and covered, and we'll find out what they say about them. So stick around and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. And today is not a good day to kind of launch a new SPAC, a new company, but we can't pick the day. We can't pick how the market reacts on the day we go public or the day after. But I think we're going to do well with all of these. All righty, let's move on. Thank you, everybody. And let's see. I bought the Intel and Cisco dips, Bruce, 100 each. Right on. Well done. Man, please explain the drinking comment thing. Some people in here might explain that to you. Remember, SPACs are midterm and longer term investments. The week of the name change is still very much in the short term. Hold and enjoy the ride. Well said, Drew. Uncle Bruce, I bought a call contract on SMH for January 22. Strike of 255. Okay, this is the vectors at the 1975 today. SMH is down 2%, contract down 12% to 1715 now, and at 250. Should I hold on to the contract or cut my losses and dump it? Just sit there and do nothing. Just sit there and allow the ETF and this market to come back on. The stock, the ETF hit a low of 246. It's now 247.70. It's already recovered 160 from its low. You're going to much higher highs. I think you're going to do just fine. Just sit there and don't even flinch. Do not flinch. That's why you've got time on your side. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I noticed 26% of FAII shares were traded for their $10 cash value. That seemed pretty high to me, but I'm unfamiliar with what's typical. Any thoughts? I don't have anything that's typical either, but what this tells me is it's possible that if these shares were turned in, that means there's a whole lot fewer free trading shares available to actually trade. Remember, all shares issued by the entity at $10 a piece are free trading shares once they go into the street. If these have been tendered back, there are fewer shares available to trade. The company is going to keep coming out with announcements and financials and everything else. This tells me that lower volume will move the market, where in the past you would have needed more volume to move the market. Now, why they tendered in, I don't know. I can't tell you. It's a guess on my part that maybe there were speculators out there thinking this would go right to $20 on the IPO, and it didn't happen. They got scared off with the SEC refiling requirements. They got scared off with other media slamming SPACs. I don't know. I don't know the answer. But the shares were sitting in that $9.90 to $10 range for weeks and weeks and weeks, and maybe that scared them off and they sold out. I don't know. It could well be very loose paper hands that were trying to flip stock, got the heck out of Dodge. They're out of here, and now ATIP is held by stronger-handed investors, and we go from here. That's all I can guess. I have no official answer for you. No idea. All right. Stocks fell sharply following the remarks from St. Louis Fed. He just repeated what was said yesterday. The same stuff again, and the market had a hissy fit, and too bad. The Dow right now down 435. It's backed off 35 points since getting to that 399 level. This is where we are right now, watching to see if any of the stocks want to turn green on the Dow. We have Home Depot down 65 cents, Microsoft down a nickel. That's where we are right now, just under the level at this point in time. Anyway, there you have it. That's the way this market is. Just had a green bar show up on my screen. SoFi just went positive, 22.71, up a penny on the day. The first one of our stocks to turn it around and go positive, 22.71 on SoFi, up 1 penny. GameStop back to 215, down 859. ATIP with 931, down 70. AMC at 58.23, down 250 a share. Gores 14.40, a little higher, down a quarter now. It's actually popped up about 15-20 cents in the last little while. That's getting stronger. I'm just hoping that the rumors of Gores Holdings getting the SEC filing through are true, and I'm wondering if it's trickling into the stock. Cross our fingers. We're down 27 cents at 14.38. ME 12.70, down 62 cents right now. Up 3 cents on SoFi now, climbing again. Okay. Let's go. And we got to go here. Tony just deposited another 10 grand in dry powder. Looks like I have to wait till Monday to get your hands on it to trade it. I see what you're saying. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Other comments. Yeah, SMH options are so expensive, $15 to $45. I hear you. And then let's see. Of course, keep in mind to buy 100 SMH units, just to buy 100 SMH units, your cost is, $24,700. Where to buy a contract, you're talking $1,500 to $2,000 that controls 100 units. There's the difference. So you still have to pay a fair amount of money to get one contract, but you do get the upside of 100 units. And right here at 247, if you can get a contract out to January, I would highly recommend that. And give yourself the time you deserve, and I think you do nicely. If these units go up $10, $15 a piece, you'll have $30 units or more. You'll make some nice money on them. Anyway, there you go. Let's see. We've got the Dow now at 444 on the downside. It says BWUSAF saying, well, the Dow is going to bring out the end of the week with a bang. It's 5 straight days of downtrend. Thanks, CNBC, for the doom and gloom. More on talking heads. Yeah, all about nothing. We saw this 2-3 weeks ago. We've been through this already. If you've been here a little while, you remember the 600-point down days that we had on the Dow. We had just terrible days, and then we'd have a recovery, and then we'd have a terrible day. Now we've had 6 or 5 slow slumps until today. But to me, I think the Dow is quickly petering out on the sell side, and it's just targeted to some of the financials. And again, I just find it silly, absolutely ridiculous that that's going on. But maybe there's just too many over-leveraged holders of some of these bank stocks, and they were thinking of a big gain much sooner, and maybe they got caught with their hands in a cookie jar. I don't know. We're up 4 cents on SoFi. That banking stock is not going down. It's actually going up today. All righty. Let's see what's happening here. What happens to stocks after a stock split, or perhaps the options? What happens to options? If a stock splits 2 for 1, you have, instead of 1 call contract, you have 2. If you've written 1 call contract, you now written 2 call contracts, but the stock's at a half the price. And you have to double the number of shares in your account. So if you had 100 shares of GameStop and you wrote $220 calls against your stock, they announced a 2 for 1 stock split. And in theory, the next day they trade at half the price and you've got double the stock, you've got double the contracts outstanding against your stock. At 110 a share, the stock will be at 112 a share. You'll have double the share, 200 shares and 2 contracts. You're worth just as much money. Your values are identical, but the stock will be half price, double the number of shares out, double the number of contracts. That's all that happens with a stock split for options. All right. So if you own 5 call contracts, you now own 10 call contracts. There's that too. All right. Okay. Welcome all to the show here. Let's see. Hopefully, next week, if broker apps solve their buying IT issues, 23andMe could see a higher volume. That'd be kind of nice to get their bloody act together, these morons. Daniel, Uncle Bruce, I own 15 call options on every SPAC that you have recommended. I have another $1,000 and I want to add a few more. I'm thinking of Gore since it's lower today. What are your thoughts? Yep, it's lower. You want to get your hands in there. I would not hold you back from that one. $14.39, still down 26 cents. It's a little better, but it's still on sale. Absolutely. And let's go. Andy is saying, observed. I said, oh man, well, first off, already well into drinking. It's Friday, haha. Second, I've been holding and buying GameStop since early January. If anything, I bought 100 more shares of ATIP at $9.48. It's $9.32. It's on sale. Definitely on sale. All righty. Let's go. Uncle Bruce, I stopped by to give a thumbs up. I'm now off to listen to the morning show. That's pretty much how I do it. I just so you know, back to work. Have a good weekend, everybody. Matt, you take care, everybody. Chris, nice. Got a bottle of red open. Had a nice curry. Just a nice curry. All good here for a Friday evening. Right on, Chris Condi. Well done. Let's go on with some more comments. What else are people saying here? Welcome one and all to the afternoon show. The Dow's down 423 right now. That's where we are right now. Uncle Bruce, I have $1,000 to spend on GHVI. Can I buy Jan 21 calls or can I buy shares? But I can't buy calls until my cash clears on Monday or Tuesday. Should I buy calls or shares? Well, again, you have $1,000 to spend. You can get some nice leverage on Gores. Maybe if you can get 3 or 4 contracts for that, grab yourself some Gores because we're about to, we hope, about to have that date for us on that shareholder vote. You until Jan 22. Why would you sell your call at a loss in July? Ride it out, do debt. I agree. You don't sell calls now. You ride out this contract. That's why you got it in the first place, is you got yourself some time, and we're seeing some recovery already. Reddit, and a link. There's Gores is approved by SEC, but I'm not allowed to add a link here. Let's see. My Amazon shares the only green in my account today. Let's see. Who else we got here? What a disgusting Thursday and now Friday. How can they keep stringing this along, says John Van. John's not happy. Let's see. Oh, man. I'm watching the England-Scotland match, and keeping an eye on Sleeping Baby on the monitor and watching Uncle Bruce. I can't not watch Uncle Bruce when all this is going on. Okay, I got 20-minute break for 2 beers. We can get them both down before I have to go back to work. Okay, that's good, Rapid. Oh, man, there's too many contracts in the money for ME to close over 1250. Well, it's 1270 right now. And SoFi 2260 back down a dime, unfortunately, on SoFi. 430 is the down dip on the Dow right now, 430 points with 20 minutes to go in the day, apparently. All righty. Let's see what's happening here. My favorite thing is to be a buyer in a down market after making tons of money, of course. I love it when Uncle Bruce talks like this. How is the Dow average determined? It's obviously not a combination of 30 stocks, but just a number. It's share price weighted. I think the more valuable a stock, the more of an influence it has on the markets. It might also be market cap adjustable. So some of the larger companies have a bigger influence on the index than others. The banks have a serious influence on the Dow. The bank stocks have a very strong influence on the Dow, and so does Apple, being the world's most valuable public company there is. 415 on the Dow dip right now. So the Dow has recovered 30 points in just 2 minutes as I've talked to you. Apple right now is down 95 cents. It is not hurting the Dow. The Microsoft just went positive on the Dow. It's now up a penny for Microsoft. So we might be getting a little bit of a surge back up on the Dow Industrials as some of these larger companies inch a little higher. 143.86 on IBM, 143.90 on IBM. Home Depot just went positive. That's a Dow component. It's at 303.21. It's up 9 cents. So we now have Microsoft green. We have Home Depot going green. And we're going to see if any of the others want to join the party on the Dow Jones Industrials. Unfortunately, the banks are too far in the red to get out today. Goldman down 11.17 at $350 a share. It has recovered $2 a share, and in the last few minutes, it has moved up a little bit. But we need a real run on a bunch of Dow stocks to get out from this serious loss, or good print. Let's call it a nice print loss. Intel down $1.59. Yeah, there you go. Okay, over on SoFi, 22.61 down 9 cents. GameStop 214.57 down $9. ATIP 9.35. AMC 59.17 trying to come back down $1.74. Gores 14.45 only down 20 cents now, and ME 12.72. The Dow down 4.06 coming back on again for the Dow. Microsoft and Home Depot and Caterpillar were the closest to the break-even line. Nike and Visa are just behind, and that's where we're at right now on this index at the moment. That's what we have for the Dow Jones. The worst performers: Walgreens, Goldman Sachs, Chevron, Intel, J.P. Morgan, 2.5% to 3% on the downside on the big board over there. All right, there you have it. 403 on the Dow, 37-point drop on S&P. NASDAQ down 91 points. All S&P and NASDAQ down less than a percentage point. The Dow down 1.19%. Russell 2000 down 50 points, 2.2%. And the VIX is only at 1927. It's not a bad day on the VIX. It's negative, but nowhere near catastrophic at all. That's what we have going on. There are some analysts calling for bargain hunting on the banks right now and on IBM. They're telling the folks, get your hands on IBM right now, because the shares are paying a 4.5% yield right now, and the hang on a second, the stock is a buy, definitely rated as a buy. So okay, there you go. One step at a time. Hang on, folks. There we go. 401 on the down dip on the Dow right now. 401 points is what I'm showing at the moment. And let's see if I have any more info here. I'm trying to see some of the others here. 398 now on the down dip on the Dow. 398 with 16 minutes to go. 397. So this is actually a higher move than the last move we had about 20 minutes ago. We have come back and we have climbed a little further. Will there be more to it? That is the question. Is there that much more behind it, or is this all she's got? We will have to, we'll just have to see what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Hang on one second. I want to try one more thing here. Let's do this. We'll do that, and then we will do that. And that will give me this. And I can now see all Dow 30 stocks here at the moment. And looking at the change, let's see. Okay, the best performers to the worst performers. Microsoft is up 7 cents. Home Depot down a penny. Caterpillar. Here we go. Caterpillar just went up. Home Depot even. Nike down a nickel. And Merck down 50 cents at $76. At the moment. Sorry. Yeah. And then Verizon down 97 cents. Trying to watch these guys. Sorry, here we go. All right, okay, hang on. Yeah, they're jumping around here. We're at 405 on the negative side again on the Dow as we go back into the negative. We've got a lot of Dow issues less than $1 down. We have the stocks that are less than $1 on the downside. Procter & Gamble, Cisco, Apple, Coca-Cola, Salesforce, Verizon, Visa, Merck, Home Depot, Nike, Caterpillar, and Microsoft. These are all within $1 or less away from break even. And the worst performer is Goldman Sachs down $10. The next worst is United Health Group at $4.50. American Express down $3.70. Travelers down $3.70. JP Morgan down $3.60. McDonald's down $3.48. Why would higher interest rates hurt McDonald's? Makes no sense at all. Chevron down $3. Oil is up. Why is Chevron down? And 3M down $2.90. And Honeywell down $2.60. Johnson & Johnson down $2.40. So you try and figure this out. Sometimes markets make no sense, and it's just stupid. What can I say? Don't forget, though, this is the Quadruple Witching Hour Friday today. And in the last half hour of the day, there's a lot of realigning going on with mutual funds, hedge funds, ETFs, and index funds. And that is probably happening right now while all this nonsense is going on, just to add to the mix, just to make it a little more sassy. And so 22.59 is the SoFi stock down 11 cents. GameStop at 214 down 8.79. AMC at 59.10 down $1.63. ATIP down 64. Gores is now only down 19 cents to 14.46. And ME at 12.74 down 58 cents. The stocks we're following are really not involved with triple or quadruple witching. But the rest of the market is, and the Dow is down 432. It just dropped 36 points in 3 minutes. S&P down 41, NASDAQ down 99. While we go through these gyrations at the end of the day for Quadruple Witching Hour, and the futures are shifting out, the currency contracts are shifting out, the options are trading out for the second quarter. There's a lot of realigning going on. There are hundreds of billions of dollars of stock trading all over the place while we're sitting here trying to watch this market make heads or tails and make any sense of it all at all whatsoever. All right, there you go. What can I say? Uncle Bruce, you ever panic on the Dow? I know we're in trouble. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about here. 1.3% drop on the thing. Who cares? Okay, let's see. Exit strategy question. AB wants to know on calls. You're saying the January calls you suggested, we're going to want to cash out in like the next 2 or 3 months. That's likely. Would it be beneficial to just set 90-day call limit sells and stick to it? No, not at all. AB, you have to have total freedom, and you have to work at a moment's notice. Don't put out any orders whatsoever. Just sit tight, do nothing. We're just going to monitor our positions, see where they're at. And the time will come, whenever it is, a week from now, 3 weeks from now, 8 weeks from now, whenever it happens, Pricing on certain stocks will reach certain points, and that is where we begin the maneuver to do rollovers. And we look at perhaps May or June, July next year rollovers. Those are possibilities. We'll see what the shares are in the meantime. Timing of financials for these companies, any other announcements being made. We now are going to be following 8 different companies that we've never followed before that are just being created out of these mergers. And each will be going down the road, to where they're headed, and we'll be here to monitor them together. We'll figure out which one gets rolled first, when and how, and move on from there. What do we got for thumbs ups? We have 412 thumbs ups. I thank you for that. 13 on the down dip, 412 on the upside. I appreciate that. We have 10 minutes to go before the end of the day. If you're able to throw a thumbs up our way, that would be a kind gesture on your part to help out the channel and let the world know they should join us more often. And keep an eye, even on lousy days like today, to keep an eye on it together to see what's going on. All righty. Thank you all. Let's see. I increased my positions on ME and ATIP, getting down with the down market. There you have it. These are the days. Glass of Cabernet all around. Hi, Jane Doe. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Cheers to all of you here from Uncle Bruce in Creston, British Columbia, Canada. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're going to have a great weekend coming up. Gotta love that caffeine-free Diet Coke. Cheers to every one of you. I know that every time I do this, a bunch of you have to do that too. And so that might help you get you through the last 9 minutes of the market a little easier. And thank you all for that. All right. I just sold a third of my ME for a profit. Use that to buy a bunch of ATIP $10 calls for August 20th. Thanks, Uncle B, for all your help. Whatever you're doing. Let's move on. Hi, Bruce. Just a reminder that you should hydrate. Thank you. The show must go on. And hi there, Jane Doe. Let's see. Has anyone got their shareholders vote on other SPACs? It's another way to know if there's going to be shareholder meetings. I wonder, do I sell one share of ATIP yet? Maybe I'll let it go a little higher so I can retire with slightly more comfort. Let's see. Bruce, why isn't ME at $20? Should I, why isn't it there? Like, it's been listed for a day and a half, a day and 3/4. Why isn't it already $20? What's wrong with this stock? What's wrong with my world? I don't understand it. Observe this, I'm not even joking you. I just bought 500 more ATIP at 940. I'm happy to prove it if you like. Shedding my skin of fear. Let's go, baby. There you have it. SoFi up 2 cents. Well, we're down 15 right now. This is a little earlier. Trying to catch up on your comments here. Thank you, everybody. What else is going on here? It's Friday, family. If the market is red, we remain hopeful green. What else have we got here? Work is too busy. I can't keep up with this chat very much lately, and but I'm trying to coach. Uncle Bruce, hey Bruce, do you really think futures trading is crazy? I believe raw material, half value, blah, blah, blah. I'm not familiar with futures trading. I know it exists. I've known always it existed, but I don't follow it. I'm not into it, and it's just not my game. When the expiration date of an option arrives, and the option is exercised, then does that happen on the market open, or when does that happen? When if you haven't stuck there? If you get exercised, it'll happen overnight. So at the end of the day, your stock will be taken out of your account. The money will be put in there. You show up the next morning looking at your account and go, well, I got all this money sitting there. Yep, that stock you had has been called. The dollars are there, and now you can do whatever you want, including the dollars from writing those call options if you haven't already spent them. Hey, Uncle Bruce, newbie here from the world of options. TD Ameritrade is trying to teach me about IV or implied volatility. Couldn't understand, what. Would you care to elaborate more on IV here? Not here today. We'll do that in our classes coming up. Andy, Bruce, can you explain what medium-term investments mean to you? For example, what would the average person's medium-term hold look like? Andy, that is another question that it varies on the individual. It can be as little as a 3 months to a 1 year hold. For other professionals, it's kind of like 6 months to 3 years, and then long term is 3 years and longer. Short term is 0 to 6 months. It varies by the individual. There's no one simple answer. One of the Goldman SPACs just struck a deal with Micron Tech, maybe worth a look. Jane, Alex, I have tons of stories in my high school and early job out of high school that involved lots of alcohol and other stuff. Those days are way behind me. Yes, because I was very inebriated. Oh, no. Oh, no. The ATIP was 931. It's now 944. It's not on sale down there anymore. We're moving up again on SoFi, down only 8 cents right now. Okay. You know what? I'm glad I started with GameStop, says Chris Condi. All the other stock movement seems fairly tame compared to the roller coaster. Cheers, chilling with watching me stock. Cheers to all of you from Stock Markets with Bruce and Uncle Bruce. SoFi just went positive, 22.72. How about that? The Dow's still down 412, and SoFi just went up. Okay, Gore's down only 21 cents to 14.44. It's coming up too. All right, we're getting some movements here. Let's see here. And SEC just released a notice of effectiveness for Gore. Is that their approval? That is so. It sounds like it. It sounds like Gore's has been given their green light, and the shares are now 14.49, down 16 cents. They're moving up. Gore's are just picking up a little bit of activity here. This could be the breakout we're looking for. 14.49 on Gore's, down 16 cents, the highest level since this morning. We might have the green light we're waiting on so that Gore's can bring out their actual shareholder vote day. 14.49 now, moving up again on Gore's. 14.49, down only 16 cents. Popping up yet again. Volume on the day, 205,000. There's nothing going on the volume, but we are noticing here with 4 minutes to go in the day, 14.49 now and 213,000 shares on Gore's. Looks like they might have it. If that is what the SEC is saying, we got some good news, and Gore's will be promoting it. Count on that. So between now and Monday, we could have a nice update Monday morning. We'll see how this works out for you. If you haven't got your Gore's, get it now. Get your options. You got 2 minutes. Monday morning, we might be up $1 on this stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's looking great. Fantastic. What else is going on here? Are you feeling any better since after that vaccine? I am definitely a lot better. My arm is down to about 20% of the pain I had 2 days ago. And even yesterday, it's half, not even half yesterday. So I'm much better here. As a matter of fact, I can do this without serious discomfort, which is great. And my energy level has risen dramatically, and I'm much more sharp. So I'm back, baby. I am back, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, Obster here. Bruce, I went through Bonner's Ferry with a roach in my ashtray. Spent a week in their jail. Almost made it to Canada. Oh man, not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Don't be doing it up here. Once in BC, it's different, but even in your car, you shouldn't have it. Just saying. I don't know. 14 cents on SoFi, only down 15 cents on Gore's. 14.50 now on Gore's. Coming on, and SoFi coming on late in the day. Two of your stocks are moving higher right now. That's good to see. And we'll see how things work out on Monday. The Dow is down 482. Remember, it's quadruple witching hour, and there's a lot of wheeling and dealing going on with stocks, and that's probably why we're under pressure. It will be interesting to see how some of our stocks do in the aftermarket today once we close this market out in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 15 seconds is what they're talking about here. They're talking about on CNBC, closing the last 2 minutes now. They're looking at the close. And let's see how it goes. 22.89 on SoFi, up 19 cents, definitely picking up. GameStop 214.60, ATIP 945 down 56 cents, AMC 59.66 only down $1.07, trying to come back to 60. Gore's 14.54 now only down 11 cents on Gore's. ME 12.78 up another 8 cents, only down 50 cents now. Fifth Wall down a penny. Vector is 10.37 up 3 cents. Navsite up 3 cents to 9.97. Starboard Value 9.97 down 3 cents. The Dow down 470 at the moment. No help. 22.95, 22.99 on SoFi. Trying to hit 23 here at the end of the day. Again on SoFi. Coming on up a quarter. Right now, it's got a nice swing here at the end of the day. 5.1 million on SoFi. 22.97. 1 minute to go in the market. 14.54 on Gore's Holdings. Down a dime. Down 11 cents. 14.54. Trying to break even on Gore's. with a late 5-minute rush on Gores Holdings. $23 even on SoFi, up 30 cents on the day. We got two of our stocks definitely moving in the right direction. SoFi because it's worth 30 and more, and Gores because they got their filing. Apparently, we are going to try to confirm this as soon as we can, and we'll keep an eye on the aftermarkets. Getting through quadruple witching down 481. We're into the last seconds of trading now, down 534 on the Dow. Last minute sell-offs and crosses going through. Matters not for us. 2305 on SoFi, up 35 cents. Gores at 1454.55, down a dime. They're clapping their hands in relief to say goodbye to this market today. Down to 10 seconds to go. 2307 on SoFi, 1456 on Gores Holdings. AMC at 59 even. GameStop 213.70 right now. And the bell is done. The day is done. We're all through. And good riddance to Friday. I'll tell you, a 539-point drop on the Dow, all thanks to quadruple witching hour, last-minute sales, and block trades. 2304 on SoFi, down up 34 cents on 5.8 million shares. That's what SoFi did for us at the end. Very nice pop there. Gores 1456, down only 9 cents on 227,000. There's no volume on it, but it did pop up from a low of 1420 to 1456. The high of the day, though, was 1465, first seen this morning. It couldn't get all the way back, but we'll watch in the aftermarket to see what Gores wants to give us from here. 23andMe, 1259, gave up 73 cents after gaining 250 yesterday. Think about that. We went up $2.50 yesterday. We gave 73 cents back. That's all. Aftermarket right now on ME, it's up 28 cents to 12.87 right at the moment. That's what we're showing right now. Okay. Very interesting market here. Really, really something. GameStop 213.70 is now 213.82, up 12 cents. SoFi 2304, unchanged right now on the market, on the aftermarket. And we're going to keep an eye on this, of course. Gores, the question is, has it happened for Gores that we got ourselves a great big movement here? Did we get something through Gores regarding the filing? If that's official, this is good news for us. Gores could be in for a nice run, either now in the aftermarket or pre-market Monday morning. If we get a date established, then we might have a listing date established shortly thereafter. We know that, and that tells us Matterport is coming, baby. We're trading Matterport. This will be good stuff. Down 532 on the Dow at the end of it all. S&P down 55, Nasdaq down 130, and we'll see how the market reacts to this overnight and the futures. Obviously, Monday morning, we'll keep an eye, a really close eye on all of that. Alrighty, SoFi 2304, still sitting there on the aftermarket right now. GameStop 213.70 on the market, 214.04, up 34 cents on the aftermarket. ATIP unchanged at 945. AMC closed at $59 on the market, $59.44 in the aftermarket. It's up 44 cents. Gores 1456 and still sitting there on the aftermarket. And 23andMe, 1259 on the market, 1278, up 19 cents in the aftermarket for the moment. We gained 6 cents on Fifth Wall. We gained 6 cents on the day on Vector Acquisitions, and we gained 2 cents on Navsite Holdings to 996. 3 of our other SPACs that have not yet closed their deals all rose in the last 10 minutes of the day to go positive on this 551 or 31 point down day on the Dow. That should tell you something. SVAC down a nickel at 9.95 last trade, and it's 9.95 on the aftermarket. And it did that in it lost 5 cents in the last 3 or 4 minutes. So there was a little sell going through. Not sure why. Okay. Vanik down 645 to 246.93. The low of the day was 246.13, and it is now 246.58 in the aftermarket. We'll see how Vanik performs Monday, Tuesday, along with all the rest of the characters on the Dow. Home Depot ended up losing $1 on the day after breaking into positive territory. IBM closed at 143.31, down 229, closing on the down dip on the day. I think all of this is quadruple witching related. I'm not even worried about this. Microsoft down $1.47 after having been positive. Apple down $1.33. Slight losses on the end of the day with block trades going through. Tesla gained 671 at the end of it all. It had an up day since 10 o'clock this morning, 11 o'clock this morning. It's had an up day. Bed Bath & Beyond down $1.97. BlackBerry down 67 cents. Over at the Royal Caribbean down to 85.71, down 70 cents. Norwegian down 63 cents to 30.34. Carnival down 19 cents to 28.23. Amazon lost $2.34 a share, nothing on a $3,400 stock. Facebook down $6.85. Google down $16. And we are still looking at the banks taking the biggest hit. Goldman down $13 to $348.50. That was just about the low of the day. It is now $349 in the aftermarket, up 50 cents, down $13. This stock, Goldman Sachs, took a hit today. It is now trading at 8.6 times earnings. To kind of put this in perspective, just kind of think about that. 8.6 times earnings is all this stock is trading at, and it went down $13 today. Utterly ridiculous, utterly unjustified. Anyone selling out of this stock is completely blindsided, has no clue what the hell they're doing. They're obviously not supposed to be in the market because they don't know what they're up to. Can't help these people. I don't know. 8 times earnings. Royal Bank of Canada trades at 12.5 times earnings. This Goldman Sachs at 8 times, you got to be kidding me. Very, very surprising that it would be under such pressure, but it is. Intel, by the way, 55.67, down $1.50, trades at 12.4 times earnings. This is a company that cannot make computer chips fast enough for the desperate market. 12 times earnings, super, super cheap. Cannot help some people. They want to sell quality at cheap prices. Warren Buffett, that's what he lets them do. He lets people sell, and he just buys them up and says, thank you very much. You're just making me a trillionaire many times over, and I'm sure he's going to be a trillionaire. Unbelievable. 23.04 on SoFi, final trade. 22.75 in the aftermarket, down 29 cents, just to kind of tease us. 213.70 on GameStop, 213.79 on the aftermarket. And we got Gores at 14.56 on the day, and it's now 14.60 in the aftermarket, up 4 cents on Gores Holdings. We're hoping to hear and trying to find out if Gores has any good news regarding its actual filings reports. That's what we want to know. Has Gores been able to pass through the SEC news or the filing? Has it been accepted as final? Let me take a look now under news for Gores. I'm not seeing any announcement here that looks like anything here. Gores, let's see, GHVI, SEC filings. Anything here? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I got nothing new. Trying to find anything on Gores that will tell us that it really has made it. And we got nothing yet. I don't know where you're hearing it from, folks. I'm hoping it's real. I really am. I'm hoping it's real that these guys have been given the green light. But we still have nothing. I'm not showing anything on Google anywhere, so I can't find anything here. Anything anyone sees anywhere, anyone sees anything on it, you let me know. I just would love to hear about this. I don't know of anywhere what's happening. I got nothing. I got nada. Nada. Okay. All right. I keep looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and even on Yahoo Finance, anywhere, anybody, anything, anyone. I got nothing. There's no new news. It's gone up. It's 14.60 on the aftermarket. That's for sure. It is trading, but there's no volume. There's no nothing. There's no news. There's no anything anywhere. Okay, so there you have it. We'll see what's going on. And well, what can I tell you? We are trying to get through to the other side. That's just all we're trying to do. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you joining me tonight, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. We love the fact you become subscribers. Hit the bell notification icon. We love you for that too. Those of you becoming members this week, man, have you ever pulled through? Thank you so much for becoming members of this channel. The membership count keeps growing. I love you for that. We have 524 thumbs up so far. Thank you for that. Very slow day here. I appreciate this sign of support for thumbs ups. Awful kind of you to do that. SoFi Technologies, $22.90 in the aftermarket, coming back up again. Let's see if we can go with any other news anywhere else. Boy, I would sure love to give you some Gores info, but I can't. I just don't have any happening here. Tons of you making comments. A lot of you talking to each other, which is great. I appreciate it that you're here. 524 thumbs ups is all we got. If you're able to hit the thumbs up, that would be great, guys. I appreciate it. What can I say? Yeah, there you have it. What else have we got? Just checking out comments from you. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. ATIP, there's nothing new. Uncle Bruce, are you saying we should pick up Goldman Sachs stocks? Should we pick it up? Any ideas? Well, if you pick up options, I would be buying call options, but I'm not sure if they're affordable. It's an expensive stock. It's the problem with some of these Dow stocks. They just won't, they won't keep them down under 100 a share. So if you want to buy into them, you've really got to jump on, you got to pick up, in the case of Goldman, $348 stock. It's down $13, but it's really expensive. So it may or may not be affordable. Again, it's one of those things. It's a stock to me that I just am shocked at how cheap it is. 8 times plus earnings. That's ridiculously cheap. That's a giveaway. But I can't, what am I going to do? Tell them that they're wrong? Okay, they're wrong. Does that help? No. SoFi, $22.90, down 14 cents in the aftermarket. That's where we're at right now. Okay. Thank you guys for popping in. Cheers to all of you from Uncle Bruce here in Creston, British Columbia. Appreciate it. Oh, that's good stuff. I hope you're having a good day. You're going to have a great weekend. I hope you're having good weather this weekend. Here in Creston, it's going to be gorgeous and sunny. And we are getting ready to enjoy a little bit of that. I'll be busy for both days, first thing in the morning for sure, starting with these one-on-ones. So we'll be doing that. Join me at 7 o'clock Eastern tonight for trivia. If you want to have some live trivia with me, we're going to be on this channel and Traveling with Bruce, 7 o'clock Eastern, live trivia tonight for members. And if you want to pop in, you can see us and have some fun with that. We always have a good time on the live trivia. Anyway, there it is. Is it worth paying the extra for an option that's well in the money? For example, a 23andMe January 22 strike price $5, cost is $7.70 a share. Well, yeah, I mean, you can scoop that up, and you're sitting on a contract that is $7.50 in the money. You're only paying a 20-cent premium. But now to, double and triple your money, you haven't got as much leverage now because you're paying much more. If you're getting maybe a $7.50, you might be in a better shape, or going after a 10 might be a better way to go. Maybe you can get, instead of a $7.70 contract, you can buy a contract more in the $2-3 level, get 2 or 3 of these per $770, give you 200 or 300 shares of leverage instead of 100. Might be all right. The stock goes to 2025. You're laughing with 3 contracts versus 1. Just a thought. Just thought I'd mention that. Gore's holding at 1460 at the moment, waiting to see if any news comes out about Gore's. I'm not sure if we'll see anything tonight. I really do not know. I can't find anything at the moment, so don't know if anyone's got anything official anywhere. Would love to see what happens. Uncle Bruce, you need to stay on YouTube for at least 2 years so I can retire. Trish to the dish. I see. There you go. Trish, I totally agree with that. $20 donation. Hey, Louis Del Angel. Thank you, Louis Del Angel, for the PayPal donation. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. That's awful kind of you. Is Gore's Jan 22 15 calls for 310 still a good buy? I don't know what the previous prices were, so I can't compare. Well, at $14.60 on the stock, if the shares are about to go, that might be the price you have to pay to get the 15s. January, lots of time. shares go to $30, are you going to be laughing? 5 times your money. You're going to be happy with that. So yes, might be an idea. Splair TV, we'll have it a bit colder on Sunday. We'll be down to 120. Oh my gosh, that's warm. That's warm. Trivia. Bruce is a trivia quiz master. What can I say? And there you go. By the way, I wish you all a great weekend. Thank you, Spur TV. Mark, Blue Skies, maybe you already mentioned, but any estimate on the cost of classes and when? Haven't set final pricing yet. That is being figured out. Some people are telling me I should charge $500 a class and only have 5 people. Others are saying, you should have 1,000 people and charge $500 a class, and then you can retire on one class. I thought, boy, that's a pretty good idea. I could do like one class, bring in $500,000, just shut it down and go, hey, I'm going to take a month off. Hey, boy, I like these ideas. I'm looking at everything. And I like to tease you. Sorry. We'll keep you posted. So buying a 1250 GHVI Gen call this morning was a good idea. I think so. You were so drunk last night. You threw a mushroom at a midget and said, grow, Mario, grow. Really? Karen, $2 donation, bought SMH options for January at 19. What are your thoughts? You're going to make money. You're going to make money, Karen. You are going to make money. You just sit there. I couldn't afford hundreds. Liz would be 4 a.m. European time. I'm not sure what would be. Smart to you, and also a great weekend to all others. I need to save money for the classes, says Mark Blue Skies. Take back your empties. Take them back and pile up some cash and get ready. Oh man. We'll see what happens here. $22.90 on SoFi. Nothing new on SoFi right now. Thank you, everybody, for popping through here. We have now got 569 thumbs ups. Thank you for popping in and helping out with the thumbs up count. If you can get me over 600, that sure would help. I'd love to see 600 or 700 before I get off the air today. Would love to see 1,000, but I don't think that's possible. You people are too angry at me, and you're too upset with the market to hand out thumbs ups. Remember, this is not a reflection of the stock market. It's a reflection on the fact that you want YouTube to send more people here to buy the stock that you already own, to make it go higher. That's what this is all about. The more people that join us, the larger the army here, the more buying power this army has, the more of an influence we have on our stocks to get those stocks mentioned and noticed. The richer you get. It's kind of a self-fulfilling thing, but a lot of you don't seem to want to buy into that program. 596, thank you. We're at 600 here in a minute. 597 now on the thumbs ups. Thank you guys for this. 602, here they are. 602 thumbs ups, and they're coming in still. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in here. I do appreciate it. GameStop is up 11 cents to $213.93. AMC at 59.26 on the market, 59.65, up 39 cents on the aftermarket right now. Gores, no change yet on Gores, still 14.60. 23andMe, 12.72, up 13 cents on the aftermarket. We're getting a little bit of a bump there. Hoping for the best. Waiting for any other news to come out. I don't know if there'll be any tonight regarding Gores. That would be really nice to see if Gores would kindly give us the approval, the official word that their filings have been accepted as final by SEC. But they may have gone home for the weekend for all we know. They may have packed it in. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I'm not on top of their situation. I'm not their boss. But I'll tell you, if this news came in, I'd be announcing it tonight. I'd be announcing it right now and let the weekend get all stewed up about it. I wouldn't wait till Monday morning. I would release this now. Aftermarket release for all shareholders. Give them time to get all juiced up and riled up over the weekend. $22.98 on SoFi. We're only down 6 cents now in the aftermarket on SoFi, coming on again. 629 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. We're well over 600 now. Trying to run to 700 thumbs ups on this day. $22.98 now on SoFi. Okay. Let's see what's going on. The market sure didn't like the talk this morning from the St. Louis Fed president. Maybe keep that guy off the air a while. He's not spreading good vibes. Not such a good idea to have him on the air. Maybe keep all your governors off the air. You guys just don't seem to be able to inspire a lot of confidence right now. Might be best to just lay low. Let us figure it out for ourselves. Sometimes we don't need your help. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just do the best I can with what little I have. 1272 up 13 cents on 23andMe. And yeah, there's just not much to get all excited about right now in this aftermarket. Very quiet and very calm. GameStop 213.93 up 11 cents. Ooh, are we talking calm or what? That's what it is. Can't tell you more than that. Again, from Louis Del Angel, thank you, my friend, for the donation you made on PayPal to me tonight. I do appreciate it. You are in the gold medal position, my friend. I thank you. And there you have it. And what can I say? What do we got here? Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. What have we got here? June 17th at 4:30 p.m. effective date. Looking at something here. I'm trying to figure this one out. What is going on? And I'm not sure what we have here. I'm trying to determine whether I've got something I can read here or something that's worth reading or what this is. I do not know what it is I have for sure. Something to do with effectiveness. I just don't know if this is if we're able to get anywhere with this or not. Yeah, I don't know. Too many clicks needed here. Can't seem to get through here. I'm hoping that we're finding something on Gores. We're trying to determine whether Gores has gone through here. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Over to here. Let me see what I can dig up over here. There we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, and we got nothing there. We're going to do that, and we've got nothing there. We're going to go to here, as we are trying to figure out, is there something to get excited about, happy about with Gores or not? And we still do not have any official word from the SEC for sure regarding Gores. Nothing for sure. We'll stay on top of it, guys. Matt, thank you for this. Holy moly, Matt, that's awesome. You're the gold medal man now. Matt Newton, $50 donation. Thank you, buddy. That is awful kind of you. That kind of caught me by surprise there. I was all on other pages. I come back, and here it is. Thank you, guys, for all your support today. Thank you so much. Uncle Bruce, how come you don't have a comment section? I think it would help you with the YouTube algorithm if you turn them on. Oh, I don't think so. Uncle Bruce, when are you coming out with the next pick on SPAC? I'll let you know. When we're ready, we're ready. What would it take for GameStop to trade at $1,000 a share on fundamentals? A little increase in the e-commerce side of things. We're waiting for that fulfillment center to be completed in Pennsylvania. We're obviously waiting now for the new CEO to come out, and I'm kind of curious. Will the new CEO for GameStop be a spokesperson for the company? Will this person get in front of cameras? Will this person be media savvy and happy to talk on camera? And how effective will this person be? That's what GameStop could use. They need an on-camera guy to really talk them up, and they don't have one. They don't. Larry, I'm excited for trivia. 7 o'clock tonight, my friend, Eastern time. We're ready. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. Let's see here. What else is going on here? Chris is saying at 42, you got an invite from next door's 21-year son for a party to watch the Scotland match. Had to turn that down because I would have had to just talk stocks and turn the channel to Uncle Bruce. I'm going to watch that instead. Matt, thanks again for this great donation. Thank you very much. You are the gold medal holder right now on this show, and I appreciate this. That's tremendous. Jen will be pleased to say the least. Crazy week, Uncle Bruce. Thanks for steering the ship through the chaos. Yes, super chat, $50. You got to love that. Thank you. And let's see. What else is going on here? Thank you. Nice job, Matt. Let's go. I'm trying to protect my 401k as we head into rocky waters. Thinking about moving into treasury bonds. If a certain hedge fund entity is shorted treasury bonds in oblivion, they're still safe. I would not worry about the treasury market. I would not worry about any hedge funds trying to do whatever they're doing. The U.S. government can swat them off like a mosquito anytime they want. They can make life, the treasury can make life so difficult for any hedge fund trying to pull off any shenanigans. I wouldn't worry about it. Not even in the least. If you're buying into this conspiracy stuff, I would not be doing that. But anyway, just saying. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to all of you guys. It is Father's Day this weekend, isn't it? That's true. Get ready for Father's Day. Bruce and Apes, I replanked my deck, went food, beer, shopping for the weekend, made it all in time for a libation. Thank you from PayPal donation just came in. Thank you very much for that. From Monica Finley. Thank you, Monica, so much. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Thank you, Monica, for your donation today. You're awful kind. And made it to shopping all time for libation. Now have a great Father's Day, everybody. Dave, you have the best too, Dave. You enjoy. Happy Father's Day to all of you out there. I hope you're doing all right. Uncle Bruce, I see Gore's options available at $5.50 for a $10 U.S. strike price in January. Considering it is almost $15 already, shall I go for it? That is a cheap premium to pay for a 10. It's something to go into if you want. Look at the 1250s though as well. Let's see. Glitchfizz says stock market with Bruce on NASDAQ.com. GHVI SEC filings on 6/17/2021 says notice of effectiveness, and that's all there is at the moment. I sure hope this is the real deal. Bruce, I'm trying to protect my 401k. We'll see what happens. All right, let me keep going. Happy Father's Day to all of you. Thank you, folks, for wishing me a happy Father's Day. I'll be working on Father's Day. I've got live sessions on Father's Day. We'll be spreading the word to others on that as well. Fantastic, guys. Sally Mander, hey, thank you for the $69 Canadian donation. Happy Father's Day weekend, Uncle Bruce. That, I think, is larger than the $50 US donation. So I think that puts you in the gold medal position, Sal. And then we got David in the silver position. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Are you also accepting GameStop gift cards as donations? I don't think I can use them from Canada. I don't think I can use them from up here. They will not ship to Canada, so they don't do me any good. Only good for Americans. As far as I know, that's about all she wrote. Anyway, thank you guys for these donations. Very appreciative. Cheers to all of you from who are watching me around the world as we're getting done. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. And thank you all for popping in and seeing me and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Olga. Thank you for your donation. You are the gold medal winner right now. You're all alone in the gold medal position. Olga, you've outdone everyone with this PayPal donation. It just kicked here, just hit. Thank you so much for that. You are too kind. And say hi to Sebastian for me. Hope he's doing all right. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. And what is Jen getting you for Father's Day? Oh, she got me a couple of things already, but we can't share that information. These are private things that are very personal, and Jen is she's a very private person when she's not in front of the camera, and she's always taking good care of me. Believe me, absolutely. There we go. Debbie, I bought back my AMC covered call, $40 covered call for $19.15. And then I opened a January 22 $80 call at $24.50. Net result, $600 gain. And I can claim the option loss for this year's taxes. Now you're talking. Plus, of course, if you get exercised on the next contract, you get exercised at $80 instead of $40. Well done move. That is a beautiful move. That is what you can do on the last day of a contract when you basically buy it back for its book value. All that premium disappears. You just buy it for its book value. You turn around and rewrite a new call at a higher strike price, go further out, and take even more money in at the same time. That is a brilliant move, and I congratulate you. Well done, Debbie Cloud. I like the sound of that one. That was a good one. Let's see here. A happy Father's Day weekend, guiding and teaching others on Father's Day. True father of all. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Is Bruce Jen's father? Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bruce. And have a great weekend, brother. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend yourselves. Free thinker daughter is Jen. Wife is Jen. And we have Jen and Jen Jr. And Jen Jr. has already sent me a card, and it was wonderful, and she's fantastic. And I'm sure I'll be talking to her on Sunday sometime to say hi. And it's all good stuff. Gores, 1460. Nothing going on the stock. It's just sitting at 1460. It's up 4 cents since the close. But it had a very good last half hour today. Gores did really, really well. And there you go. No, Bruce, you didn't. You didn't buy Jeff's. You didn't buy Jen gifts for Mother's Day because Jen is not your mother. It can't go the other way around. I agree. But Jen is like that. She just you can't stop her from doing this sort of stuff. Have a happy Father's Day, and thanks for all you do. Thank you, Auntie. PC Alex, deliciously devious. Thanks for the reaction. I love making people giggle. Really makes my day. Thanks all. Thanks for keeping us sane this week, Uncle B. Jamie. Jen got Bruce some makeup and high heels for his show. Uncle Bruce, do you like Tesla stock? How do you feel about it? I don't have an opinion on Tesla stock. I just like the cars. I really like the cars. Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bruce. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Nelson Reese, for that. Very much appreciated. Cheers to all of you around the world from Uncle Bruce. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Fantastic. I'm going to be on the air 7 o'clock tonight on this channel and Traveling with Bruce for members only. Live trivia tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time. I dare you to come on by and enjoy that. We'll have some fun later today. You're all welcome to participate, and I thank you all for popping in to hang out. I love it. Jane, good night all. Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bruce. Have a great weekend. Love me some high heels, or Hugh Heels, says Dana. Liz says, cheers. Abraham Jimenez, Thank you all for the thumbs up. 668 thumbs ups. I appreciate those. Nancy, what did you do? Nancy? Thank you so much. Nancy W. sending me $77.77 to now claim the title of gold medal position holder for the largest donation of the day. Hi, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Gang. I ate brunch at my local casino and hit a royal flush, $1,140. Thanks for your great advice. Have a happy Father's Day. Way to go, hitting a royal. Nicely done. That is fantastic, Nancy. Thank you for this fantastic donation. Lucky sevens across the board. You got to love that. Thank you so much. And you have a great weekend. That is fantastic. Drink, Nancy. Dang, Nancy. Way to go. You are the gold medal holder now. It is not a Tesla, but I have a 2015 Chevy Volt. I can sell you, Bruce. Low miles. All the creature comforts except autopilot. I drink too much to drive a lot. Thanks. Anyway, Nancy is straight winning right there. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Have a great weekend, everybody. I cannot wait for Monday. Right on, JW. Finger guns. Yeah, baby, finger guns. Oh, man, that's awesome stuff. Thank you, guys, for that. That is awesome. Nancy says, Drew, well done, everybody. That is cool bean stuff. We're sitting on 675 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in, folks, if you can. We're about to hit 700 thumbs ups, and that's another threshold. Wonder if we can get the 777 thumbs ups tonight. Match that 7777 donation. That'd be kind of cool. 678 thumbs ups are in so far. Let's get the 777 and see if that comes up with lucky sevens. Thank you all so much for helping out with the thumbs ups tonight. 685, here they come. 685. We're going for 700 right now. On the thumbs ups meter, only 24 down today. 685 on the upside. 687 on the upside. They're trickling in one after the other. I thank you all so much for your support. All of you across the board. I love you guys. Thank you, and thank you. Olga, thank you for your happy Father's Day wishes. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated. You know, and I love you guys. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful job, everybody. Fantastic stuff. Love your comments. Thank you for watching this show and the earlier show today. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for building up the membership counts. Appreciate this. Beautiful stuff. We are getting stronger every day with this channel's following. It's great. And thank you all so much. 702 thumbs ups now. We are over 700. If we can get 75 more, we'll have 777 thumbs ups on the day. Lucky sevens across the board. I'm going to give you some knee emojis to get that started. Let's get some knee emojis going to get our thumbs ups counts higher. Let's hit the knee emojis. Here we go. We need thumbs up. 704. We need to get to 777 today. Can we do it? Can you guys get me to 777 thumbs ups? We are at 707. Only need 70 more now. And the knee emojis are coming in hot and heavy. Let's see what's happening here. Thank you guys so much. Fantastic. Here's some thumbs ups emojis right here too. And 714 thumbs ups. More knees. Knee. Here they come. They're coming in. Everyone's throwing in the knee emojis now. They're coming up here. 720 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. We're going to get this done here. We're going to get to 777 thumbs ups on this channel today. I thank you all. Here we go. Knee emojis are flying across the board. 723 are in the house. You got to love that. Thank you, everybody. That is so good and so powerful. You can't stop. When you have a knee attack like this, the thumbs ups follow right behind it. 726 thumbs ups and counting. 728. We need 49 more thumbs ups to have 777 thumbs ups show up across the board. That is cool bean stuff. We got 3 really cool donations up here. A $50 donation, a $69 donation, a $77.77 donation. And we've had some PayPal donations come in tonight. And I thank all of you for helping out the cause. This is good stuff. Get some more knee emojis going here. We're at 734 thumbs ups, and they are still coming in. 734. Last I saw 733. Now we lost one. Someone's playing the game right now. They're playing with my thumbs ups. What can I say? Thank you, everybody, for helping out. Getting through here. We need to get to the right at the 777. 42 in. 742. 35 to go, and we've got 777 thumbs ups for the day. Thank you all so much for this. Nancy, I gave a thumbs up on my phone, my laptop, my TV. Should I boot up my desktop? Everybody help out. Get us to 777 any way we can. We are running up there. 743 now. They're coming. Some more knee emojis to get it over the top. 744, 33 to go. If there's anyone with a thumbs up available, hit the thumbs up button for us, and let's get her up to 777 thumbs ups today. We're at 749 now, coming in here, just about there. Cheers to all of you from Creston, British Columbia. 748 thumbs ups. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. We're trying to get to 777. 752. Got 25 left to get now. Only 25 more to get. That was easy. Emojis are showing up. You got to love this. Fantastic. That is awesome sauce. That was easy. Thank you, everybody. You were coming in. 756. 19 to go. Thank you, everybody, for these thumbs ups to get me to 777.
That was easy.
It's just about there. It's just about there. 759. Oh, man. 18 to go. That's it. And we're there. We are so close to 777. Thank you, everybody. All the emojis are going to come through here. Let's hit the other buzzer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Getting us over the top. 759. We're coming through. Coming through here. We're almost there, baby. Woohoo, woohoo, 761, 16 to go. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. 764, 13 to go. 765, 12 thumbs ups left to get.
That was easy.
769, and 8 to go. Eight, only 8 more needed, and we're at 777. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you from Rupert Penzinger. Rupert, you are the gold medal holder right now for the day, in excess of 100. You are number 1, buddy, and I thank you so much. 773. We need 4 more thumbs up. We're there. 775. 775. We need 2 more thumbs ups. 2 more. Oh, and we got 782. We've blown past it. Beautiful job, everybody. Thank you so much. Love ya. 778, 773, 783. We've gone through 777 like butter, like hot knife through butter. We went through the 777 barrier. We now have 787. We have insurance. You got to love that. Thank you, everybody, for this. And thank you also for this donation. Thank you to Rupert Penzinger. Thank you, my man. Toronto, Ontario, in Canada, a Canadian has given me the largest donation of the day using using American dollars. Beautiful job. Thank you so much. That is awesome sauce stuff, guys. Thank you very, very much. We did it. We did it.
That was easy.
That was easy. Thank you.
That was easy.
If we could only make the only make the stock go up like that. We'll keep trying on Monday. Yep. You can't crack Yoko every time. No, we have to keep Yoko in reserve for emergency situations. 792 thumbs up. So we might hit 800 here while I'm on the air. This is awesome. Toronto, pronounce it right. Toronto. I went to college in Toronto. Bloor and Spadina was where my college was located. George Brown College. I went to college from 74, 5, and 6. Yeah, 74. Well, I started in 74 and graduated in 77, I guess. And, yep, 3 years of George Brown College in Toronto. How about that? Bruce, I sent free feet pics. So depending on who's buying, that was the biggest donation. I don't know what that means. Only 5 more. We got 800, I think. We are almost at the number. 795 thumbs ups. We might have 800 here. That's pretty awesome stuff. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, and I do appreciate this support, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna call it a day here. We're gonna say thank you for being here today and seeing us. Bruce, you should sell a bagel head hat like the cheeseheads in Green Bay. 796 now. Laughing out loud. We only need 4 more thumbs ups to get 800 thumbs ups. That's awesome. Thank you, Ansi. 797. You only need 3 more now. 799. I'm showing right here. 799. Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much for this. There it is. 799. I want to hope you have a great weekend. Get some rest. We're going to be busy next week. We got 3 new companies we're watching now that are listed, and there it is. We got 800. How about that? Thank you, everybody. We got it. 800 thumbs ups. Thank you so much. Thank you. 800 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Cheers to all of you from Creston, British Columbia here in Canada. We're going to watch our 3 new companies, and then we got 5 other SPACs that are becoming companies, and we'll look now for Gores Holdings to see what they have to say starting next week, and let's hope that they come around with an announcement of their shareholder vote date. That is the big one for us, and then the others that are coming behind it, at any time, they could announce the same bit of news, and that'll get things going. So stand by, guys. We are on the edge of greatness, and hopefully next week will be a much better week than this week. Something tells me it will be, because I think this market is oversold and will go much, much higher. Drew, I can't stop. I won't stop. GameStop. And thank you, guys. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks, Jack, and observe thyself. Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bruce. To all the dads out there, happy weekend and happy Father's Day to all of you, too. Make sure to call your dads because you never know when you can't anymore. that day comes when you least expect it sometimes. Guys, thank you so much. John Gill, thanks, John, for becoming a member. Appreciate you joining me as a member today. And I'm glad you're here. This is good stuff. Wins for dads. We have 805 thumbs ups now, apparently. That's even cooler. Thank you, guys. 5 genetic and 1 surrogate. Thank you. Welcome. Another swig. Welcome all. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for these donations and the memberships and everything else you do. Thank you, guys. Cheers from Creston. And we will see you Monday on this channel. But tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern, I'll be back here for members only, live trivia tonight and on TWB. You can join me on either channel if you're a member of either one. Come on over and join us for trivia tonight. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to be having some fun tonight. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, guys. Happy Father's Day. And peace out, guys. Sober up and get ready for 7 o'clock. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday at 8:30 in the morning, 1 hour before the opening for the latest updates. Let's make some money next week. I tied one on, Brucey. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Father's Day, Uncle Bruce. Thanks, Uncle B. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. You betcha, guys. Thank you, and thank you. Live trivia, nice. 7 o'clock tonight. Woohoo! Members can join. We'll have some fun. Thank you, guys. Good night, everybody, and take care. All right, I'm gone. We'll see you later. Bye for now.